like that hippie
You're
face.
like, yeah, kind of like your Coachella era.
Yeah, my Coachella hippie face. I liked that in general. I like Amazon swimsuit cover-ups and shitty plastic flowers that I glued to a headband.
Yeah. There was one episode, I think it was the gay one, where it's funny because when you cross-dress, I just have to, can you just take that off? It's just...
Okay, it's like a band where you just hit that 1, 2, 3, ow!
So there was an episode, I think it was the gay one, where, there's like sometimes you get that, because for me, when I try to look like a woman, often it's like, if I tilt 5 degrees to the left, it's woof, woof, dog city. But if I like hit the light just so, 12 degrees like southeast or whatever, it's gorgeous woman. And that day, I hit the light just right. And that hair was pornographic. And do you remember?
I actually have a lot of favorite looks of yours. I love the one that is the short blonde bob in the Little Women's suit. It's like an up-to piece.
Oh yeah, and I had a knife.
Yes.
I had a knife, a big knife.
Vina made you hair that's a phone.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
Vina Robertson is here tonight. I loved your look for weather, that caftan.
The lady bunny as a pot holder.
Yeah. You guys, when we were making that show, it was like, it was certainly not our get-rich-quick show. And so
there was no toilet. We never had a toilet. We couldn't go to the bathroom. So it was like, we were like chained to a radiator, like in a Saw movie, honestly.
So we were often like, pulling our own looks and trying not to spend too much money. Like, we don't exactly look rich on that show, but that's fine, right? We saved our nice outfits for Providence.
Yeah.
And we filmed 3 a day, so we couldn't exactly, it was rare that we had 3 brand new fancy outfits,
Yeah.
We'd have one good one in the top of the day when we needed to feel something.
Yeah.
The second one was usually like, let's just get through this.
And then the third one was like, can we see the light, Caroline? Yeah.
Put the Crocs on, throw the sequin fabric on the head, and just hit record, you know what I mean?
This is funny. Joshua from Middleton wants to know, when did you realize you didn't give a fuck?
Such a fucking read, by the way.
I get this all the time. I really do get this all the time. I choose to interpret it in a positive way, but it does have a very insulting undertone. We're like,
we get it from the other drag queens, the other drag race queens.
Yeah, they're like, girl, I love how you will just wear whatever.
Yeah.
And I love how you really just don't give a shit.
Yes.
You'll just say anything and do anything and be yourself, no matter how bad it is.
Other drag race queens will literally say to us, you and Katya, or you and Trixie, you just got your thing you do, and the people just watch it, and that's you, boo. And they have a head-to-toe dripping beaded gown, and they're like, okay, $40 white boot. And I'm like, yes, it is, isn't it nice? They kind of read us. She had a show recently where one of the drag queens was like, so they put you at the end of the lineup. Okay. And it was a famous drag queen. Because they like us, but they are sort of like, you guys' success despite everything. But you guys are part of the reason we can go. So I appreciate that. Martha from Plainville. She sounds like she has a fun life. Martha from Plainville. She's complicated. She's making soap. If you could compete against a historic gymnast, who would you choose and why?
Don't get me started. It's almost time to end the show. I'm like, oh my god, you got me revved up. Okay, what is the question?
She loves gymnastics, she's blacked out. So this is serious because she just told me today, wow, gymnastics is so intense, it's hard to have conversations about it without feeling like someone's gonna attack you.
You want to talk about online communities with a vicious, bloodthirsty fucking axe to grind? If you have an opinion about women's artistic gymnastics and you want to air that opinion in the public arena among other gymnastics fans, you better watch your neck, ho. You better watch your neck. because they're
Or be
gonna-
prepared to defend it.
Yes, you have to be prepared because what they do not accept are interlopers or dilettantes or fair weather. Like I just watched the Olympics kind of gymnastics fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, some people I feel like they are more die-hard, and so they're like, shut up. Oh, there's people all the way up there. Wow. They're like, wow. I feel like we've ignored you. I should cheat up for the rest of the show. You guys are so. We must look so fucking good up there. Meanwhile, Miss Submechanophobia is like, I want my refund. Damn.
No, but I have a heavy hot take. I'll just take a
Go
second.
ahead.
If you watch the Olympics, you watch women's gymnastics, you know that when they do the floor routine, there's music and they do what some people call dancing. If you know anything about dancing, it's not really what they're doing. They're kind of waving their arms around and they're just leaping up. It's bad choreography, so I think they should just skip it all together and just do more tumbling. You know what I mean? Because listen, you have Simone Biles doing these tumbling passes that are so incredibly, I mean, it's the best tumbling a human being has ever done. And then in between, they have to force her to do like,
It's the modeling girl. It's
like,
the fast modeling girl.
but it literally is. They're on the balance beam and they're getting like their team modeling shoot. It's so stupid. Give
Well,
those
can I
girls
say-
a break.
Can I say, as a casual viewer, because I only watch it once a year when she starts sending me things for whatever reason, and as a casual viewer, the dancing to me is so much of how I get a character. I get like an idea of that person as a mover.
Yeah.
Because they do move different
Sure.
to me.
Yeah.
And then some of them are stronger tumblers and some of them are stronger dancers, and that's kind of the dynamics of it.
Yeah, it's a long story, and I will literally talk about it for 4.5 hours, so let's just move on. Wait, what was the question?
They wanted to know if you could compete against a historic gymnast.
Oh, wait.
Love that you think this thing
Obviously,
here
it would
is
be-
gonna get on the what?
No, I would compete against Yelena Zabolotchkova.
Right.
Yeah. Great vaulter.
Sam from Plymouth says, Trixie, are you going to the Dave & Buster's while you're here? You know, I got a text while I was napping that said, did you know there's a tunnel under, oh no. Did you know there's a Dave & Buster's by our hotel? And I was like, well, I gotta get in drag. So I didn't have time, but you know.
It's not open all night?
I guess it is, but I can't do all that.
Official after party tonight at the Dave & Buster's. And whatever else.
If anybody has an in, I would love to do a collab with them because I love that shit. I have 16,000 tickets saved up there. And I started going to main event too. It's like Dave & Buster's rival. I'm kind of cheating now.
Jack from Newport wants to know, what challenge do you really want to see on Drag Race? I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm still waiting. Who can pack up a trashed hotel room in under 4 minutes and make it to the airport? I think it's very relevant.
It is.
You know?
Not speaking from experience.
Or like, who can unfurl the most dollar bills in like 90 seconds? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Real things. Who can not
Yeah.
get in trouble with the IRS?
How
You
many
know?
crab legs can you fit up your pussy?
Right. You know, I think that what you and I did with the green screen, I think that, like, talking on camera with no prompt is a weird, like, catacomb of the brain that I don't think most